like my entire body, it felt like it was radiating heat, bro.
You're
like,
going Super Saiyan, bro.
It felt like my mind got like clear after that. And the same thing how like working out, you know, there's just different things you could do that can just help you clear your mind. Or
I'd say you got to keep.
I definitely recommend you guys like just even if with music or not, you just sit down, bro, and just.
I've tried it a couple of times.
Tackle everything. To like legit tackle everything.
When I was doing that, when I was training and shit, I used to meditate.
You've been doing it consistently.
Not as consistent as I want to be.
You gotta be every day.
I want to be doing it daily.
You gotta be doing it.
I want to start working out more and then doing yoga more and daily meditation more.
I'd try out one of those fucking sensory deprivation chambers. See what's up.
My dad's gonna hear that part and he's like, "I knew you were a fucking hippie."
Ain't nothing wrong with being a hippie.
Yeah, bro, you really are a hippie, fucking.
I really low-key am, bro.
Everybody just come together, man.
Imagine all the people that I went to high school with and they knew how I was back in high school. Like, I was a complete polar opposite, low-key.
Yeah.
I was like a super strict, like, athlete trying to go pro in soccer, man. And now I'm relaxed, man. I'm chill back. I'm all for the love and peace, man.
Now you're chasing your dreams, though. Like,
no, I mean, you gotta work for everything. I'm also in school. That's another thing. I've been... my summer classes started, so slowly but surely I've been working towards my shit. I'm already signed up for my fall classes already, so I'm not gonna miss out on that. I don't necessarily believe in school fully, but I mean, some stuff I do, like my English and public speaking class I'm taking, I feel like are kind of actually useful to like my career path. So
I took the same.
There's some classes that I find valuable. A lot are just kind of fluff.
It's unfortunate though that you're taking the public speaking class online, so it's a little different.
It's so fucking
Hey, but it's so awkward that it actually does help, though, because I already did it.
It is super awkward.
It's so fucking awkward, bro.
If you think about it, it also prepares you for online conversations in the modern world.
Yeah, and you're going to get assignments where you're going to have to do, like, 10-minute long speeches where you're going to have to keep, like, bro, you're going to have to record yourself at least 5 minutes, and you're going to be, like, 3 minutes in, and you're going to fuck up, and then you're just like, oh, my God, bro, you're going to have to start the whole thing over again.
Yeah, I used to
it does help you.
I used to love a speech class in 9th grade. Ms. Valentine. That shit was sick, bro.
I don't think I had her.
So like, it was basically like you get a topic, and like at the end of the week on Friday, everybody had to give their speech, and it would just be like they give you a topic, and you just go up there and you talk about it, and you get graded on it. You had to turn in the paper, and you had to do like the presentation, and I would just never write anything down. I would just bullshit the whole week, bro. And then when it got to Friday, bro, I'd get up there, bro, and I'd just freeball that shit, bro. And I would get 100s, bro, on all my speeches, bro. But I just never turned in the paperwork.
Dude, so. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in Pennsylvania for soccer at my college, bro, at my English class there, I literally had like pages due, like, because like all my pages, we had a couple essays throughout the semester, obviously, and then like they kept getting higher, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages we had to write, and every time I would do it like 1 day before, 2 days before, and I would do like a mid B, like low, like high C, and I'd still pass. I'm like, or bullshitting like a whole 8-page paper somehow and just making like a B.
I remember just fucking like whenever you'd get like a word minimum, it'd be like you gotta write in 1,000-word paper, and I'd just literally be counting the words. I'd be like, and the, and I'd be like.
It's like the episode of SpongeBob where it's like, and he's just writing like for like 20 minutes, and it just says,
"Bro, I don't know. Once I get into a flow with those assignments, I can usually just bullshit, and then like after an hour, I'll be at the word. Like
I enjoy writing though.
Yeah, I do too.
When it's an actual topic that I'm interested in, and it's like I can really get into it and actually like get like
I think that's what's lacking in American like education is we're not getting the kids interested in learning or doing anything exciting. We're just kind of trying to force the boring stuff.
I think a lot of it is lazy ass teachers, man.
That too, and teachers that really don't care. And I mean, we do need to pay them more. I heard that DeSantis raised the teacher pay.
I feel like good teachers are like 1 in 4, like 2 in 4.
Yeah,
I mean honestly,
which is not good, bro. It's got to be like 3 out of 4, like. If not 4 out of 4,
I've definitely had
4 out of 5, something like that.
Out of all the teachers I've had, that's probably only been like 5, 6 that I truly remember, and most of them were in high school.
You gotta be passionate about it.
Shouts out to Miss Arnold, bro. I love her.
Dude, she was a great teacher, and the crazy thing about her is everybody was like telling me she was gonna be a horrible teacher.
Everyone
was so mean to her, bro.
Dude, she was awesome.
She was awesome. She was kind of a little weird, but you know, she was a good person.
She's strange, but dude, she's awesome, dude. I love her, bro. My tattoo on my chest is from one of the books that we read in her class. Yeah, and it was the Canterbury Tales, and I didn't really pay attention like that because some of the assignments, you know what I mean, the curriculum she's given, it is what it is. But this one, bro, like I really enjoyed it because like the whole story of it was basically it's by Edward Chaucer, bro. And it's basically all these groups of people create their own like society, bro, but they all come from different races, different religions, different backgrounds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it basically like is like them like, you know what I'm saying, coexisting, bro, and just like living with each other and learning from each other. And it was pretty cool.
Why can't America do that, man? We're the melting pot.
It does
we should
do
have
that.
the same we should have the
we're
same
the best
theory.
at it. We're the
best at it. What other places this as diverse as America?
Yeah, we're the melting
Well,
pot.
obviously, no, that's what I'm saying, is that we are the melting pot, but at this point, like, we're such a melting pot
And then
at the point where we
bro.
shouldn't be even really at the point where we're
And
having
then people
any
like to paint
issues
a
with
different
any other
picture of it,
ethnicities
though,
or
bro.
race.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that's what I'm saying, is that we're such a melting pot, we should already be advancing to a point
Race
where,
is only such a big deal because politicians use it to get people fucking passionate about shit and fucking warp emotions and shit, man.
Yeah. Well, that's also another thing is that it's gotten to the point where it's so negative and just people attacking each other. You have a lot of people that could actually make a change getting discouraged, and they just completely like there's so many people I know that are just like, I stay away from politics.
that's me, honestly.
You know what I mean? And I'm kind of there too.
Yeah, I've backed up from it.
Yeah, I've
I've
backed up
never
from
really
it too
been a
because
big politics person.
yeah, and just like because it's such a toxic
It really is.
community. You know what I mean? You can't talk politics. My dad told me this a long
They're
time ago.
They're there to
It's not
change
good
the
for your
world,
health,
man.
man.
Everybody
Yeah.
thinks they're about to change the world in that fucking realm.
Yeah, but because they're told basically the way to do it is to go out and fucking break shit and fucking put people down. You know what I mean? And that's the sad part. Like, what I was saying is about, like, I stepped away from politics too, right? You know what I'm saying? Because of how toxic it is. But what if somebody that, like, could be, like, the next fucking Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or some shit like that gets discouraged because anytime they speak out their viewpoints, they get completely fucking slandered, you know what I mean? But I guess somebody that would be to that level would power through it. But, you know, I feel like, you know, people that could make a change are just like, fuck that. Because once you're sitting on the sidelines and you're out of it and you're not speaking on what you believe in, that's when, you know, shit can just continuously get worse.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how, you know, it's always, you never get the people you want in power, or it's never the people you want in power, it's always the people that just want the power.
Yeah.
No one really, like, no average person who's, like, you have to be kind of certain mindset and personality if you want to, like, be a mayor or a governor, or, like, high power like that, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is true.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Like,
If you go into politics, you gotta, like you were just saying, you gotta have some
type of mindset.
some type of mindset where you're like, I don't know, where you just truly believe you're doing the right thing, I guess. Either that or you're going in there to get, like
money,
you said, power and
greed,
money.
power. Because it's like, it's sad to say, but, like, in all form of government, all throughout human history, there's been countless numerous
corrupt
amounts of
motherfuckers.
greed,
And
corruption.
we don't hold government officials accountable anymore.
No.
No one gives a fuck.
And my dad was telling me this, and I don't know if it's true or not, but he said that there's like the legal definition of politician, bro, is like there's something in it, bro, where they're actually allowed to lie to a certain extent, like legally lie.
Well, yeah, you can't disclose secrets about the nation. So if someone asks you a question that might lead to some classified shit, you gotta divert it.
Yeah.
You know
Which
what I
is
mean?
crazy because, like, all right, so you know how they do like hearings and shit like that, and people would be under oath.
Yeah.
The person under oath cannot lie.
Yeah.
But the people on the board can actually.
So politicians, one who deceives or outmaneuvers others for personal gain. That's an official term.
Yeah. Maneuvers or deceives, yeah. And the crazy thing of what I was saying is that the person that's under oath in a hearing, they have to tell the truth. The people that are asking them the questions can actually literally spin a narrative legally because they're not the ones under oath. The person getting questioned is under oath.
Yeah.
So they can basically make up scenarios and shit.
Well, that's why lawyers get paid such a high fucking amount of money.
Have you ever seen that show, How to Get Away with Murder?
Uh-uh.
So basically the whole premise is this lawyer teacher and these law students, her premise of her class is, you know, how to get away with murder. Basically, how to win any case. It basically, like, the ultimate case, murder. How to get your murderer away, out free. And basically the whole series is, like, it's a crazy event. I don't really want to spoil too much, but they go, like, they have to fight through real like cases and actual shit because like some crazy shit goes down.
Yeah.
And they do the same thing. They falsify the narrative. They change it. They want to like cheat. They tell you how to be deceptive and teach you real like lawyer tricks and like how they lie and how they change the story or make it sound like or word it in a specific way for the person they're talking to like think a certain way.
What the fuck?
That's pretty cool.
It's actually pretty interesting. It's not like as diabolical as you think. It's obviously an entertainment purposes, but it's pretty good. I kind of dropped it off though because
you ever watched any of like the clips from like the British like hearings and shit that they be doing? Like they're all
like British courts.
Yeah.
Do you know don't they still wear like the powdered wigs?
Yeah. So, yeah.
What do they say? Hold on.
Dude, it's funny as fuck because it's actually literally like a roast battle. That's how funny their politics is over there. They'll literally be calling each other names and shit like that.
Shit, that's how they need to do it over here, man. Why not?
They can go to roasting people.
Yeah. I mean, remember fucking AOC got called a fucking bitch, and then she went out to the fucking Congress and she got on the stand and she was like, 15 minutes ago, I was just called a fucking bitch. And then like paused for like 10 seconds of dramatic
Remember that
effect.
fucking racist shit she did, like the pandering? Where she went up on stage and she did it for like a, what was it, for like a BLM thing or something? Something
yeah,
like Black History Month or some shit.
She put like a twang on her fucking
Yeah,
voice.
and she was like, ain't nothing wrong with folding other people's laundry. Like, low-key, like, talking down to him,
yeah, I've seen that happen a couple of times.
Like, that's what the crowd's doing. That's what all their jobs are, is a fucking maid.
You guys obviously missed her comedic timing. That's obviously what she was going for, is for the laugh.
A joke. I mean, that's
yeah, man, she said, I'm trying to be funny here. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't understand if she understands how the way the country of the South works.
I don't think she was trying to be funny.
No,
so you gotta be born in the South to be able to talk with that twang.
Dude, black people were pissed because she was talking to them like they were stupid.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking pissed too.
So what'd you think of the fights, Tristan?
Ferguson,
Oliveira.
Talk about that yet. Dude, that shit was nuts. The fucking Chandler and Oliveira fight.
Yeah, those are good fights.
Crazy. I was rooting for Chandler though, I'm not gonna lie.
I knew Oliveira was gonna win because I know he's been like on a hot streak, low key.
Yeah, but bro, Chandler was whooping his ass
jacked,
in the first.
Bro. He was so strong looking, bro.
Yeah, he was whooping his ass, but then Oliveira just hit him with that hook, bro, and switched everything up. I was not expecting that.
On the ground, just side hit him in the face, just when he's only against a cage, bro.
I didn't get to watch.
You didn't see it?
No.
What were you doing?
I don't even remember. I think I was watching One Piece.
He said he was on the grind.
Dude, that was such a good card.
It was pretty.
I didn't even really know what was going on, to be honest. I didn't really know.
But Ferguson, dude, that was rough for him. Another loss.
Yeah, I mean, if it was a stand-up game, do you think he would have won? I think he would have at least had a better chance.
I don't know though,
because he wouldn't have gotten knocked out.
Darius was just
so much stronger.
He was just smothering him. He just didn't give him any time. He Tony Ferguson. He just in his face, didn't give him any time to breathe. Just no time to even set anything up. He was just on his ass from start to finish. Yeah, he didn't take no breaks. He didn't even give Ferguson a chance to even capitalize on anything.
Yeah, I wish I would have watched. Wasn't there a women's fight too?
Yeah, it was like Chattanooga versus
Chukagian
versus.
Jacare got his fucking arm broken.
Oh yeah, dude! I fucking Bleacher Report got a fucking
another fucking injury like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's the sport.
It's the sport. You can literally see it snap, bro. Like whenever the dude was like cranking it, it was like bent all the way, right? And you're like, oh, it's broken, right? And then they played it, and it actually wasn't broken yet. It was hyperextended, but it wasn't broken. And then all of a sudden, you just hear snap, and that whole thing just popped like that, bro.
Oh my god!
But you want to know what's crazy is that he fought Hodger Gracie back in the day and fucking broke his arm, and that match, bro, and tucked his arm into his fucking belt and ended up winning in a fucking decision with a broken arm. Kept fighting.
There's this one kid who I played soccer with who broke his arm, and they taped his arm to his chest, and he just played the rest of the game with a broken arm to his chest. They just taped it like a V going up towards his neck, like his hand was going up towards his neck, and his elbow was just kind of down like towards his stomach, and they had just taped it to it.
Have you seen the one MMA fighter that like actually only has one arm?
Really?
No.
Yeah, he only has one arm, bro. It's like to here, like his elbow, and he's actually raw.
Is he allowed to hit with that nub? Is that considered an elbow, or is
I
that
don't-
considered